Hey everybody, welcome back. In today's video, it will be another award show overview, the 92nd Academy Awards, the Oscars for last night. So we're just going to get right into it. And in the description below, I will have a list for the nominees as well if you want to know about all the nominees. The most nominated movie though was Joker with 11, then it was 1917 with 10. I believe The Irishman also had 10, and I think Jojo Rabbit had 6. So it's all in the link below to the Oscars website if you're curious about that type of stuff. Starting off, Parasite took the most Oscars home. They took 4 home. 1917 took 3. Joker took 2. So no one really swept anything. It was kind of all spread out. So let's get into it. Best Picture went to Parasite. I'm sure you heard of it. It was all over the internet. Parasite, that's a pretty big deal because it's a foreign film, so it's the first foreign film to win the Best Picture category, as well as the Best Foreign Film. So the other movies on that list were Ford vs. Ferrari, Irishman, Jojo Rabbit, Joker, Little Women, Marriage Story, 1917, and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I've seen most of them, but I haven't seen Parasite, but it's got to be really good to come in and beat all these other movies and win Best Picture. And it's historic because, again, first foreign film to do something like that. So very cool. Great job to them. Best Actor went to Joaquin Phoenix for Joker. I'm so incredibly happy about this one. He absolutely deserved it. To be nominated in any of these, you're deserving of what you did. But his performance in that was just so good. I knew he had to win. And the fact that he won the Golden Globe and the BAFTA and SAG Awards, I just knew he was going to win this. So I'm really happy about that. Best Actress went to Renee Zellweger for Judy. That was expected. Like Joaquin Phoenix, she was sweeping all the awards, so I expected that to happen. Best Supporting Actor went to Brad Pitt from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Same idea. He's been sweeping them and makes me really happy too because it's Brad Pitt and that movie was really good. Best Supporting Actress was Lauren Dern for Marriage Story. Again, sweeping it, so it makes sense. Best Animated Film was Toy Story 4. Toy Story 4 was really good. I grew up with Toy Story 1 and 2, obviously. I didn't like Toy Story 3 because it broke my heart. But Toy Story 4 was really good, so I'm happy they won. Best Cinematography was 1917. No question for that one. The entire movie was just mind-blowing because the entire movie looks like a one-shot. I'm sitting there the entire time watching like, oh my god, how do they make this? And there's even like an 11-minute behind the scenes onto how they made it look like a one-shot. And it's just incredible. So that absolutely deserved that, and I'm so happy they won. Best Costume Design went to Little Woman. Best Directing went to Parasite. That was another breakthrough because it was a foreign film, and he beat out Joker, 1917, Irishman, and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. All respectful and respectable directors, so very cool. Best Documentary was American Factory. Best Documentary Short Subject was Learning a Skateboard in a War Zone. Best Film Editing was Ford vs. Ferrari. Best International Film was Parasite. Best Makeup and Hairstyling was Bombshell. That makes so much sense because Charlize Theron, they made her look like Megyn Kelly. When I first saw the trailer, I was like, is Megyn Kelly acting? I was just so weirded out by it, but they did a really great job in that. I think a good runner-up, in my opinion, would have been Maleficent, and it was nominated. Those types of movies always have great makeup and hairstyling as well. Best Music Original Score went to Joker, and I was so happy about this one. Again, all the movies here are just incredible, but that movie, the music is so daunting and eerie, and it really plays into the sad story that is Joker. It does such a good job of setting the scene up and everything, so I was really happy about that. Best Original Song was I'm Gonna Love Me Again from Rocket Man. That was the song that Elton John and Taron Egerton did a duo together. Such a good song, too. Best Production Design went to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. That makes sense. They recreated Hollywood in the 50s. So, a good runner-up, I think, would have been Jojo Rabbit. Best Short Film Animated was DeSera. Best Short Film Live Action was The Neighbor's Window. Best Sound Editing was Ford vs. Ferrari. I'm really surprised that didn't go to Star Wars or 1917 because with all the explosions and then like the moments of silence in 1917, that made sense. And in movies like Star Wars or Avengers, these type of movies typically win sound editing and visual design. So I was a little shocked by that, but good for them. Best Sound Mixing was 1917. Best Visual Effects went to 1917 as well. Now I was shocked about this because I really thought it was going to go to Lion King because that movie's 100% CGI. The only part of the movie that isn't CGI is the very opening scene of the sunrise. They went in Africa and they actually shot that scene. But the rest of the movie, they made in VR. So I really thought visual effects would have gone to Lion King, not 1917. That was really weird to me. The de-aging in Irishman was pretty good, but that's just de-aging. We've seen it before. Avengers has monsters. So that makes sense. Same with Star Wars. Yeah, no, kind of weird went to 1917. I know they had some buildings that were CGI in there, but still, good for them. Best writing for an adapted screenplay was Jojo Rabbit. I'm so happy this one won. I love Taika Waititi. Jojo Rabbit was an incredible movie. The fact that he wrote the script and then it was just sitting on the blacklist for 8 years until it finally came out and it was picked up and everything just makes me happy because it's so well deserved. Best writing for an original screenplay went to Parasite. Again, I told you Parasite did nuts. I'm surprised it didn't go to something like Knives Out or Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, but again, Parasite must just be that good if it's winning all these awards as a foreign film. And that's it. Those are all the winners from the 2020 Oscars or the 92nd Academy Awards. Award show season is over. No more videos like this for a little bit. I think the next award show was like Tony's probably. So we'll see when I get around to that. And yeah, I know I didn't make a BAFTA video. The Super Bowl was on. What do you want me to do? So yeah, thanks for watching everybody. If you like this video, leave a like on it. If you want to subscribe, go ahead. And yeah, I'll see you guys for the next one.